Let me tell you, we have some Quranists who know ritual Quranists who are claiming Jesus as a father also. They say he has a human father. Wallah, I'm not joking.
Brother,
they say he has a human father.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And they don't believe the miracle with Moses actually happened.
Right.
So then no, they say no, it's not possible. And then
then
I said, if it is not possible, then that means Adam actually has a father and my mother.
They'll say yes.
Maybe.
They'll say yes.
They say yes. I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not joking.
Gone.
Yes.
God have mercy upon us.
No, I think the factory reset should be applied on them, not the mushriks.
Those people, from talking to them, it's extremely difficult to get the factory
It is
reset
difficult.
going.
No, their disease is way more than the mushriks. I can tell you for a fact. That's why I consider some of them hypocrites.
But not I saw more so of the non-rituals saying that Jesus had a dad more than the ritual. There's the Mufti Abu Layth is the one who keeps propagating this idea, but he's supposed to be half Sunni. He follows the Maliki madhab, but he's also saying there's no miracles in the Quran. So Jesus has a dad. Abraham didn't cut the birds. Everything is spiritual.
You know, the devil said remember, Quran chapter 7, verse 16 to 18, the devil said he will sit on the straight path waiting for people, right? From the left, right, so the devil will use people like that to push people away from the Quran.
That's why we're here, Baba.
Yes. Do you remember the comments this Megamind wrote for somebody when they asked him which translation of the Quran should the person read?
I think I have it. That was
if you can put it. And he told the person that none of the translations, you should follow none. Then the guy asked him, how can I find the right meaning? He says, if you check the dictionary, the first 20 meanings, cast them out, and then you just have to decide which one is how. This guy, I don't know.
It's like, here it is. I have it. I actually have it.
Yeah.
Because which Quran translation do you suggest? Maybe it goes peace. Honestly, none. Pay attention to the immediate content, a wider context of any words that seem. There's at least 20 words that have been manipulated, so it's not that difficult. Thank you for your response. Thank you for your response. I've been comparing and rotating between 6 translations so far. I was hoping to find one that I can stick to and study. But thank you for your suggestion. Yeah, and 0 translation in the history of the world used the word rotten for khanzir. So for 1400 years, all Muslims, Westerns, and non-Muslims, nobody reached the same conclusion as this guy. He's that super unique.
He said that, told the guy, it's not that difficult. You see why I call him Megamind again? Like, that guy thinks his mind is so big and greater than the whale, to the extent that he says things off the head and he thinks he's making sense. Look, he's telling the person asks you simple question. That's why I said the Quranis who claim no rituals, they don't have any Quran translation, by the way. I don't know which one they follow. Because this same guy is BSing this guy, Sam Gerans. I've seen him talking against that. He says, peace, honestly, none. Then he says, pay attention to the immediate context. Now, the person you are telling not to pay attention to any translation, how is he going to know the immediate context without understanding Arabic if he's not supposed to read any translation? Listen carefully. You are telling the person the person asked the question, which Quran translation do you suggest? Then he now answered by saying, honestly, none. So now, hypothetically, the guy is going to read Quran without translations, right? Okay. So now pay attention to the immediate context and the wider context of any word that seems out of place. And then he says, there is at most 20 words that have been manipulated, so it is not that difficult. What? No, what? You understand? So it baffles me people take him seriously, to be honest, because now correctional officer, I'm going to set this guy up as a scapegoat to show how a fool he is that people don't know. He doesn't understand why I keep saying we are not on the same level, because the guy is ignorant in what the Quran says.
He doesn't have a basira.
No. What he literally does is he goes to different translations. Just ask him. I dare anybody watching, just ask Maverick. Maverick, what translation do you use?
None of them. They're not.
None of them.
They're all garbage.
Yes.
There's 20 words, but it's not that difficult.
But when you go to his live stream, he's still using translations. How? Let it make sense to me. I don't get it. He's still using, sometimes Sahih International, he uses. Then he will start the cherry picking, guessing the meaning of the word.
Guys, I want to explain to you as a computer programmer how it feels to talk to this gentleman. There's a computer code in front of me, okay, that's written in C++, okay, C#. So there's a certain way for the code to be written for me to understand it, all right? So I'm looking at the code and I'm saying to the guy sitting next to me, hey, this is what the code does. And he goes, no, it doesn't. No. Like the logic of the code from the syntax and the words that they're placing, this is what the code does. He goes, no, it doesn't do that. So what does it do? And he says something completely different. I'm like, can you read C#? He goes, it doesn't matter. It's not about what you read and how you think. This is irrelevant. It's like C++, there's a certain way. No. I'll tell you what the code is saying. But then when you click compile and you run the code, it's doing exactly what you're saying. But this guy goes, no, this doesn't matter. These are not trusted. Like, he's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
you know the word he likes to use? Yeah, here we go with the magical Arabic again.
Right.
How can you be speaking about the Quran, which is written in Arabic language, and yet you are ignorant of the Arabic language, and you claim you need to be heard?
How are you going to know when you're right or wrong? So look, the word my favorite one is khanzir. There's a sarf. The sarf cannot be rotten even if you bend it 16 times. There's absolutely no way for that word to mean rotten at all. But he was like, there's no way in the context that you know if it's pig or... I'm like, you're the stupidest man talking. Just be quiet, because you're trying to start a war when you probably can't even explain what the word war means.
Yeah. Look, somebody went to his stream and asked him to explain chapter 5 verse 2. The question I asked him, he couldn't explain.
Of course, there's nothing to explain.
There's nothing to explain. I don't know why people take him seriously. Seriously, he's a total hypocrite.
Wallahi, as God is my witness, if the messenger was in front of him telling him what the Quran is saying, he would sit and argue.
No, he would argue. That guy is argumentative. Look, nobody can tell you about Megamind more than babashuaib. I've done a deep dialogue with him twice. I can tell you emphatically, I know that guy more than those who are listening to him. I know his line of argument. I know the way he's argumentative. And when we say ignorance to the highest level, he doesn't know anything. Let me give to your audience one video of him before we go. And see the moon and the stars prostrating. And I said, he never said so. He asked you a question. Yeah, that's what brought us here.
Right. I cannot ask you, do you not see if you can't see it?
Several times in the Quran, do you not see? Doesn't literally mean see with the eye. If a question comes, I can show you.
Give me an example.
Good. Open the Quran, chapter 2, verse 246.
Shu'aib, I'm telling you, the term do you not see is not possible to be uttered unless it is something you actually see.
Yeah, open it, let's see.
All right, chapter 2. See, do you see to the chiefs of the children of Israel from after Moses?
Wait. Read it again. You didn't read it well.
Oh, sorry. Did you not see? Yeah, did you not see to the leaders of children of Israel from after Moses when they said to a prophet of theirs, appoint for us a king, and we will fight in the cause of God? He said, would you all perhaps, if it was decreed upon you fighting, then not you fight, and what for us that not we fight in the cause of God, while already we were driven, evicted from our homes and our children, yet it was decreed upon them fighting, then they turned away except a few among them, and God is nowhere aware of the transgressors. Okay.
Did Muhammad see it?
No. Listen to this now.
Listen to this. I have something already to argue with.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.